Morning, everybody. Kendall here. Really quickly, I wanted to hit this topic because it has been just this topic of the last, that's been a topic for quite some time, but this morning I'm going to just bring it to you guys. So over and over again, he says to me, and I want a woman like you. I want a woman like you. And that was many a year ago that somebody said that to me. I remember this man. He sat down at a Starbucks coffee table with me doing a consultation to do coaching with me. And he was 6'3", blonde, sweet eyes, slender build, European, with this smile, and I could feel the tension in his body. Just sitting across the table, enjoying a cup of coffee with him, as I did this consultation, asking him questions about what his goals, his dreams, his desires were. I could feel all of this desire, all of this longing, and all of this fear. And at the end of the consultation, he looks at me and he leans back in his chair and he says, "Kendall, I want to find a woman just like you. I want a woman just like you. Every piece of me," if you ever remember right, he was like, "every cell in my body wishes that this woman could be you." And I chuckled and laughed for a half a second. And I was like, "Well, I can help you find her. I can help you find her." Fast forward a few months, and this same gentleman and I are working together in an appointment when he decides that he's going to tell me that he doesn't want to be a coaching client anymore. He doesn't want to be a client of mine. He wants to date me. And again, I laughed and I said, "We can discuss that after this session." And then fast forward to the end of that session, he invited me out on a date and I accepted. That gentleman and I, we had a beautiful relationship for a year and a half or so. We really enjoyed each other. We really expanded each other in so many different ways. We're still friends today. And he's still looking for that woman just like me, but not me, because I was too much for him. He couldn't contain the essence of me the way he wanted. Fast forward again, I'm sitting at another Starbucks doing another beautiful meeting with another man, and we have a great conversation and we enjoy each other. And he ends up inviting me out for yoga, inviting me out for different things, and we enjoy each other and we start to date. And he, at one point, well, we're not dating. At one point, we're just out and about. I remember we were at a park and we were playing around. He was one of my 11 boyfriends back yonder. And I remember on this very rainy day with an umbrella over us and a picnic on a picnic spot where we had set up camp by a river, he leans over and he kisses me and he says, I want a woman just like you." He tells me his goals, his dreams, his desires, and he tells me that he wants somebody like me to fulfill that. And I looked at him and said the exact same thing. "I can help you find that. Yes, you can have that. You can have that. You deserve that." And I was like, "But it's not me. It's not me." Fast forward 6 months, we're pregnant. We have, been intimate, and we're now pregnant with our first of 2 children. And we enter into a relationship of 7 years together where we expand each other, we grow, we connect, we have so many beautiful experiences, as well as some very negative ones. And things lead to one thing after another, and we part ways because, once again, he can't contain the essence of me the way he desires, but he wants a woman just like me. Just this morning, I saw that man dropping that child that I was pregnant off with to school and standing in the driveway. And we had another little moment, right? Just this little moment. And I look out there into the world, and over the course of the last 3-4 weeks, I have been presented exactly this statement from different gentlemen. I've had, multiple different people come to me and say, in different emails, I want a woman just like you. I want to find a woman just like you. It's like finding, what was the last statement that I had come in late last night? I was chatting with somebody, and yes, I'm using you. This is what you get for messaging me. Beautiful, beautiful topic. Because he messaged me. He's like, it's kind of like finding a needle in a haystack to find a woman that is open and confident and secure and, smart and blah, blah, blah. And he goes through and he's like, woohoo to me. And thank you. Thank you for all the compliments. Thank you for being a gentleman and sharing, respectfully. But looking for a woman just like me. I just recently spoke to a man and a woman, and this is a man that I have known for 4 or 5 years, and I have shared different things with, and he messages me and he says, help my wife become like you. I want her to be like you. I want her to be sensual and connective. I want her to be empowered and secure. I want her to be confident. I want her to be like you. I want you to teach her how to do what you do, how to seduce, how to be so embodied in who you are. Here's the thing, guys. The thing is that when a woman becomes empowered, when a woman feels at that level, it is beautiful. It is absolutely one of the most beautiful things. Much like the man that I am currently with, the other day he mentioned to me, he said, you are just glowing. You are just glowing. You are just so turned on. There's such this light. And I acknowledged it. I was like, yeah, there is right now. There really is. Like, I feel this massive, after over a year of just so much heaviness, I feel a lightness, a shift happening, and it's beautiful and it's empowering. No matter which woman it is, no matter where on this gamut of trying to figure out empowerment and sensuality and seduction is the words that keep coming up. No matter where on that timeline a woman is, the process is challenging but beautiful. The process is deep. The process requires a lot of courage. And if you are a man that is looking for a woman like that, if you are a man that has a woman in your life that wants her to become like that, to become all that she can be, and you just want her to be that glowy, yummy, turned on, juicy goddess that is in there, but she's not quite tapping into. She's still extremely emotional. She's still insecure. She's still, not having the biggest, best orgasms, maybe non-orgasmic. She's, it lacks confidence, self-love, can't forgive, holding on to shame, trauma, guilt, bitterness, doesn't quite have the respect for you that you wish. Realize that the price that you're going to pay to allow your woman to become all of that turns you on, that ignites you, that makes you want to crave more of her and chase her. The price is that you cannot control her. You cannot control that divine feminine. You have no power over it. And I know that might sound sexy to some, but that essence can be a little much. That essence can be overwhelming to the masculine. It can feel scary and edgy. It can really push your boundaries. And if you are a man that is wanting to support a woman like that, or call in your life a woman of that nature, realize that you will be challenged. You will be challenged to stand in her fire. You will be challenged to hold your own. You will be challenged to grow in yourself, to expand yourself, to learn to love, to learn to let go of jealousy, to learn to really, truly be solid in who you are, and to be that divine masculine, that leader, that a woman who is like that will respect, will love, and will hang with, will dance with many a dance. But if you try to control it and make it go some way that you think it is, if you try to harness that, if you try to put it into If you try to put her into any box, into any system, try to maintain or dictate anything to her, you will lose her. You will lose her, or you will crush her. And that light, that beauty that you are craving so much, that needle in the haystack, it won't be yours and it won't be hers for you if you so choose to contain, to control, to try to leash. That fire that men want in a woman, it really truly is powerful, beautiful, revealing. It comes from the raw, beautiful, unfiltered, unapologetic, dynamic version of the woman. It comes from true self-confidence, which comes from true love, acceptance, appreciation, gratitude for self. It comes from not self-centeredness, but definitely knowing that she is the woman. She is the woman for herself first, and then for you and anybody else. She's there for her, empowered because of her, stepping forward for her, and everything else will follow. The feminine is creative. The feminine is emotional. The feminine loves to dance, loves to play, loves to be ignited and turned on. That sensual touch, that sensual look, the voice, the smirk, the way she moves her hair, her shoulders, her hips, the contour of her breasts, the way she stands, the way she smiles, anything that you might be going, oh yes, yes, more, 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 that only is revealed in authenticity when she is allowed to do her own dance. That's only revealed when she is standing in her own power, when she is truly confident. And that's the sexiest thing that a woman can ever have, is true confidence in self, confidence in her sex, confidence in who she is, confidence in her emotions, in her direction, in her purpose, and in her desires, and not needing. So there you have it. And if you are a man that's looking for that, that's wanting to support that, that's the price that you shall pay. On that note, I am going to leave you with, if you are a woman and you are looking for exactly how to get some of that, how to stand firm in who you are, how to be that sensual, turned on goddess, how to, make men want to find a woman like you or be with you and truly desire and attract high quality men, not the guys that are sending you the pics and the hi and the hey babe and the sexies and everything that we all get. No, not those fools and saps out there, but the legitimate, authentic gentlemen who understand what courting is about, who understand the feminine, who want to support and who want to be superior men, worthy of your time, worthy of your love, worthy of your touch, and worthy of your sex. If you want to learn about that, then definitely message me for a consultation, because that's what I work with women on. I work with women on how to let go of all that good girl shit, how to really step into that dynamic, sensual woman that you are. So message me for details on my one-on-one work or some of my workshops on that. And if you are a man that is wanting to attract a woman into your life like that, who's on the search to find the next Kendal. No, that was a little much there, wasn't it? No, seriously, if you're one of these guys that are messaging me that, I want a woman like you, or you follow me and you're like, man, how do I find a woman like that? Or I wish that my woman was like that. How do I become the man that will attract that in? Well, the reason why you're not attracting in the woman that you want, the reason why you're attracting in crazy, and we all know what crazy gets you: a lot of crazy, a lot of drama, a lot of trauma, and a lot of headache. Women can be very, very high maintenance, and even the ones who are divine goddesses will be high maintenances, but it will be a different high maintenance, a different high maintenance. If you are tired of crazy, if you are tired of moody, then message me again for my one-on-one coaching on that, because I help guys just like you become superior men, become the men that attract women who are confident in themselves, who are sensual and secure and loving and open and authentic and desire a real man in their life. So message me for details on that. And as always, Everybody, stop existing, start living. You guys deserve that fuck yes life, that fuck yes relationship, that fuck yes sexual relationship, that fuck yes abundance in your life. Time, travel, money, family, friendships, intimacies, body, health, well-being. It's all there for you, but you've got to want it. You've got to want it. You've got to take that leap of faith and step into who you truly are. You don't know the blockages that you have until you are able to actually look at those blockages and take responsibility for them. That's what I'm here for. So message me about that. Stop existing, start living. I love you guys, and I will catch you tomorrow with another Conscious Coffee. Bye, everybody.